I made myself an island, with ocean all around. I'd call myself a loner and defend my island ground. I'd look out to the mainland and find it angered me. I'd hate the way they loved and laughed and lived so wild and free. But my solitude grew painful, and I'd cry from time to time. Yet if someone asked, I'd tell them I was fine. In fact, I'd say I'm happy, and I'd send them back to sea and sit back on my island rock, my solitude and me. Days and weeks and months rolled by, just me out there alone. If visitors came by, I'd tell them I was happy on my own. But gradually, I found that I grew tired of that lie. And yet I still would say it to all who ventured by. Until one day I saw a tiny sailboat drawing near. I felt that usual panic. What business had they here? I had nothing to offer, no reason they should come. I was happy on my island with its population 1. But the sailor, he weighed anchor, and he stepped upon my land. It felt like an invasion as he held out his hand. I greeted him with caution, expecting an attack, ready to defend my isle with everything I had. But the sailor smiled and said how pleased he was to sail my way. He hadn't seen a soul for days, and he asked, was I okay? I fixed a smile, prepared to lie and tell him I was fine, but instead I found the words came out. I cry from time to time. The sailor slowly nodded, and then he said to me, I cry from time to time as well. It's lonely out at sea. I took the deepest, fullest breath that I had ever known, and I stood there with that stranger and no longer felt alone. My eyes welled up, as did my heart, and we sat upon the sand, and we looked to the horizon as we held each other's hand.